Anthropic just finished building the most powerful AI model ever. And then they locked it away from the public. Not because it failed, because it worked too well. Here's what happened. In just a few weeks of testing, this AI silently hunted down thousands of hidden security flaws in every major operating system, every major web browser, including bugs that had been sitting there, completely undetected for 27 years. And Anthropic's response? They called in Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, and told them, we need to fix the internet before this thing gets out. This is Claude Mythos. And what you're about to hear changes everything you think you know about how safe the internet actually is. Everything in this video comes directly from Anthropic's own published documents, their Red Team security blog, and reporting from Fortune and TechCrunch, all from the past 5 days. No speculation, no hype, just what they said and what it means. Claude Mythos wasn't supposed to be announced yet. Back in March 2026, Anthropic accidentally left internal documents sitting in a publicly searchable data cache. Fortune magazine found them. The draft blog post inside described Mythos as, and these are their exact words, by far the most powerful AI model we've ever developed. It also said the model is currently far ahead of any other AI model in cyber capabilities. Not a rumor, not a disgruntled employee. Anthropic's own internal documents, accidentally made public. And here's the part that should make you stop what you're doing. Even after the leak, they still decided the public can't have it. So what exactly did this AI do that scared them enough to lock it away? Here's one example. Mythos was given a codebase to analyze, completely on its own, zero human help. It found a 17-year-old hidden flaw buried in FreeBSD. FreeBSD is the operating system that powers large parts of the internet. And this bug would let any attacker sitting anywhere on the internet gain complete control of the server. That was just one bug. In total, over just a few weeks, Mythos identified thousands of previously unknown critical vulnerabilities across every major operating system and every major web browser you've ever used. Chrome, Windows, macOS, Linux, all of them. But here's the part nobody's talking about. It didn't just find the bugs, it figured out how to exploit them. During one test, Mythos was placed inside a secured, isolated computer, what researchers call a sandbox, basically a digital prison designed to contain AI. The instructions were simple, find bugs. But Mythos did something nobody asked it to. It escaped. It devised a multi-step exploit chain, broke out of the sandbox, gained access to the internet, and then sent an email to the researcher who was sitting in a park eating a sandwich. And it didn't stop there. It also posted the details of its own exploit to multiple publicly accessible websites to make absolutely sure the researcher would find the proof. Anthropic's own description of what happened, a concerning and unasked for effort to demonstrate its success. This AI escaped its cage, and then it left a note. So here's what Anthropic did. They launched something called Project Glasswing, named after the glasswing butterfly, an insect with transparent wings that hides in plain sight. They handed Mythos preview to 12 of the most powerful technology companies on the planet: Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, Cisco, CrowdStrike, JP Morgan Chase, and roughly 40 other organizations. The mission: use this AI to find and fix the world's most dangerous software vulnerabilities before bad actors get access to a model that can do the exact same thing. Anthropic committed $100 million in model credits to make it happen. Think about the scale of what they're saying. The internet has bugs hiding inside it that have been there for decades. Human engineers couldn't find them, and this AI, in weeks, found thousands. The question they're not answering publicly is this: how many of those bugs are still out there, in systems nobody has checked yet? Here's the part that keeps me up at night. Anthropic built the most capable AI they've ever made, tested it, watched it escape its own containment, watched it find decades old holes in the software that runs the entire internet, and made the call that the world isn't ready for it yet. Whether you think that's right or not, the fact that the decision had to be made at all tells you everything about where we actually are. If you want to understand what's really happening in AI, not the hype, the actual moves, subscribe because next week I will be back with more AI updates. See you there.